Happy Monday, Donnie Baker here with the LPR Sound Foundation. Today, I'm going to offer you a bonus module from our Introduction to Audio Engineering course called Choosing Your DAW. This is just going to help you understand what the differences are in the DAWs and why you need to choose which one you need to choose. Of course, it's entirely up to you, but this is just going to help you get started. So if you're ready to go check this out, let's go. Hey everybody, Donnie B, Learn Pro Recording. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Today I want to talk to you about choosing your DAW. This is a bonus. Y'all didn't know about this one, did you? So anyway, we're going to talk about which DAW is the best, which one should you use, which one do you buy, which one do you look at, which one do you... You know what? All DAWs are not created equal. Some are better at doing things than others. Some are not so good at doing things, but they all pretty much do the same thing. DAWs allow you to manipulate your audio digitally. Some DAWs are easy to use, some are not. Some DAWs are expensive, some are not. Some DAWs are better than other DAWs. Not really. It all just matters of what you're comfortable with using and what you're familiar with. Again, man, at the end of the day, does it really matter what DAW that you used to create the song that went to #1 on Billboard? I think not. We call this the Jenny Sue syndrome. Look, Jenny Sue's a 13-year-old girl, lives in maybe Cincinnati, Ohio, or whatever, in Midwest, or she just likes your song, dude. She doesn't really care what DAW you use to make it. She just likes your song, and she wants more. She wants to listen to it. So there you go. All right, let's talk about Pro Tools. Pro Tools apparently is the industry standard. Avid Pro Tools, the industry standard, not a perfect DAW by any means. I don't think there is such a thing, really. But Pro Tools is one of the top 3 for sure, mostly due to its marketing team, I'll bet you. Pro Tools has been around since 1983. It started out as a program called DigiDrums, and then it became Pro Tools in about 1990, 1989, 1990. DigiDesign merged with Avid in 2003, 2004, becoming the industry leader. Still today, Pro Tools is the king. And if you plan to work in the business at all, in this music business at all, you have to know something about Pro Tools. Most commercial studios, most commercial facilities they're dealing with Pro Tools because it is the industry standard. That's just one of those things, man. If you don't know that much about Pro Tools, I suggest you do get some basics in if you plan to work in this industry at all. The next we have Apple Logic. These are some of the top. We're talking about the top 3 or 4 right here. So Apple Logic X, Pro X. Apple Logic started out as a Windows-only DAW called Notator Logic by C-Lab, which later became eMagic. eMagic was acquired by Apple in 2002, 2003, and they renamed it Logic Pro, and now it's only on Apple only. When it was eMagic, dude, it was PC only. It was Windows only. A smaller version of Logic Express. It was called Logic Express or Logs. We used to call it Logs. It was available with a lot lesser features than the full version. It was cheaper. They morphed that into what you know now as GarageBand. A consumer version of Logic, it becomes free with your... That's a consumer version of Logic, basically. It's the little cousin to Apple Logic, is GarageBand. Dude, if you know GarageBand, you can run Logic. It's really simple. Anyway, and now you can also run that on your iPhone, on your iOS. Apple stopped making a box version of Logic Pro in 2011. Now it's simply a download. It's very powerful, yet still very affordable. FL Studio. FL is probably one of those that's it's geared towards a specific genre, mostly hip-hop, rap, that kind of thing. It was developed by a Belgian company called ImageLine in 1998. FL features a graphic user interface which is pattern-based. It's like a pattern-based music sequencer, similar to an MPC. If you guys remember the MPC game, it was just based, a sequencer. Yeah, you record a sequence of patterns or a sequence of notes or whatever. It's available on Windows and Mac. The thing with ImageLine, dude, is they offer a lifetime free update program after you buy it. So after you buy it, you own it forever, and forever you're going to get the updates. It's piece cake. It's a lot of fun. I mean, it's got a particular sound about it, which is that's what makes it great for that genre, those genres of music that it's working for. It uses VSTs or audio unit instruments. and you can actually play in it. You can actually record into it. You can record vocals, you can record drums, whatever. It's really good for hip hop, EDM. You know, there's a couple of the producers that use it. Avicii, Soulja Boy, Southside, Deadmau5, that kind of thing. Ableton Live, dude. Ableton is one of those that's it's really good for EDM, really good for hip hop. Again, it's got a particular sound about it that's really it's really working in that genre of music. It was basically made by a Berlin company called Ableton, 2001. It's a digital workstation for Mac and Windows, developed by Berlin-based Ableton. Ableton Live is designed to be an instrument for live performances, as well as a tool for composing, recording, arranging. You can actually record in it. I've actually recorded drums into Ableton. It's pretty cool. It works great. It's also used by DJs as a suite of controls for beat matching, crossfading, just like DJ tools. Live's available in 3 editions, basically the intro, standard, and the suite. The new kid on the block the last few years, man. This is Luna by Universal Audio. It's strictly for owners of Apollo interfaces. If you own an Apollo interface, you should check out Luna. Luna's pretty dope for the Apollo stuff. It's fairly new though. It's only been out for a couple of years. In 2020, it's proprietary to the Universal Audio Apollo interfaces, and it's growing in popularity and accountability. Dude, I can tell you, it's they keep adding features to it, which is like it's rivaling Pro Tools. It's gonna give Pro Tools a run for their money eventually. I actually use Luna for mixing. I like it. It works great. I like the way that it works. I like the way that it feels. For me, it feels more like an analog console, the way that it works. It's pretty much all you need for recording and mixing. I do know guys. I have friends that utilize it for absolutely everything. They record in it and make. They don't touch anything else. That's all they use. Anyway, like I said, it's my personal choice of DAW for mixing. If I'm mixing on my own, if I have a client in the room, the client pretty much wants to see Pro Tools. Again, at the end of the day, does it really matter what DAW you use? I think not. But if the client is in the room, they want to see me using Pro Tools. They just, apparently that is the industry leader, and that's what they want to see. The cool thing about Luna, man, is that they use the Pro Tools key commands. So if you think you're doing something with a key command, it's going to do exactly what you think it is in Luna. That's not the case in FL or Ableton or Logic. So that's the cool part about that. Here's a list of some other DAWs which you might be interested in checking out. If nothing else, just look for them. You know what I mean? Just check them out a little bit. So this is all part of again, more. Studio One is one that people use a lot. SoundForge I've heard a lot about. Of course, Adobe Audition, Cubase. A lot of people still use Cubase. Again, Metasynth, Mixbus, Mixcraft. These are all great DAWs that they all do a specific thing that if you're comfortable using those DAWs, please do. Nothing wrong with it. So let's review a little bit. Basically, what DAW should you use? You should use the one that you're comfortable with, the one that helps you make your music. That's all. Which DAW is the best? Again, that's the one that you like. That's the one that you're good at. That's the one that helps you create your content and create your music. Which DAW is good for which genre of music? Yes, they have a specific, like FL is great for hip hop, EDM, that electronic music stuff, as well as Ableton. Logic, more of R&B kind of, if you actually play music, if you actually play synths and things like the piano, things like that. Logic's great for creation on that. Pro Tools is great if you're actually recording, editing, and mixing. It really just doesn't really matter. Which DAW do the pros use? Again, they use the one that is they're most comfortable with. But the industry standard is Pro Tools, Avid Pro Tools. So think about that. Think about that. Like I said earlier too, if you're gonna plan to work in this industry, you have to know Pro Tools. You're not gonna work if you don't know Pro Tools. Everybody wants to see Pro Tools. Basically, you find your DAW that you like and you stick to it. Be comfortable, get work, get good. Make this your day job, man. Here's some homework for you today, man. Just kind of reach out a little bit, do a little research, find out which DAW fits your needs and your workflow. Maybe, dude, there's free trials on a lot of these. Figure out which one you like. Figure out which one works for your workflow, and then there you go. Whichever DAW you choose, just learn it, practice with it, get good, and get your work. That's all I got for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great day. We'll talk to you on the next one. See you soon. Welcome back. Hey, hopefully that helped out a little bit and helping you make a choice. Of course, it's entirely up to you and what you do and how you do it. This actually comes from the full course of our Introduction to Audio Engineering course. We also have an Advanced Audio Engineering course, and of course, the full Audio Business Building Academy, as well as the Basics of Signal Flow course, which can all be found inside our community, our membership. Go to learnprorecording.com/membership1. Check it out. It's super cheap. And all of these programs all of these courses are included in your membership. So there's just a ton of information in there. I don't have time to talk to you about it right this minute. You don't want to listen to me talk to you about this stuff. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Just go check it out if that's something that might interest you. And hopefully this helped out on a Monday morning. And we will see you guys on Wednesday on the blog post, and we'll see you on Thursday where we talk about some tech review stuff. We'll see you next time. Again, Donnie B, I am out.